What up, dope people? We're going to go inside the mind of the fake YouTube killers. All right, I noticed that motherfuckers always talking about if people show up to their town, you know, somebody going to be waiting on them and just a whole lot of nonsense. They got killers, they got goons, they got all this shit. But these motherfuckers is $5,000 in back taxes, and the biker boys or their little biker gang can't even help them pay that off. But somehow these niggas is willing to risk their life or risk their freedom over you. Examples are simple, right? It's only really one fake YouTube killer on the YouTube, and the only thing he does is dox women. All right, a proud woman doxer, but somehow this man is doxing women, right? This man is doxing women, somehow is a killer of men. The same man that said he was going to do something to Chucky allegedly found Chucky's address. And then after he found his address, all he wanted to do was be a guest on Chucky's show and sat there telling Chucky how he was going to kill him. And, well, if you come to Philly, I'm going to beat you up. And then Chucky went to Philly, stayed in Philly, walked all around Philly, left Philly, and then he said, well, if you come back to Philly, that's when we'll do it, when you come back again. I mean, people don't take you serious because, Italian biker is still alive. Italian biker is still alive. And remember, you know, when those people came, you called the police, all right? And ever since Italian biker, Diet, and Jim came to your house, you've been ordering groceries online. You've been having your food delivered to your house. You don't even go to the grocery store. All right? Just remember that. The so-called YouTube killer. And it's funny. I mean, is everybody loitering for prostitution? So now Mama Fee was waiting on a prostitute. She was waiting on a male prostitute. I love how these definitions change on terminologies, depending on the person. Okay. I love that. It always changes up, doesn't it? It's a new narrative every single time. I'm flabbergasted. I mean, a man in his 50s that can barely read, but somehow you want people to think you got killing capabilities. Why? Because you scare a bunch of girls, ZX. You scare girls. You're a man that scares women. You don't scare any men. And that's the thing. You can't be a uplifter in the black community when you publicly abuse black women on a consistent basis. All right? And I blame your mother. Your mother was basically too young and too immature to show you what a man was like. And your father, well, he did some illegal activity, even having sex with your mother at 14 years old. And then, you showed us a picture of your father, which was clearly a grown ass 26-year-old man. But you told motherfuckers he was 16. But even a 16-year-old sleeping with a 12-year-old, 13, 4, it just, the math just still don't come out right. ZX. I mean, you sat there and talked about Mama Fee, but your mother literally busted open like during her first heat. As soon as she got her first cycle, all right, as soon as it was over, she was fucking. Like in that order. All right. But then you turn around and say, that's my mother. Don't nobody talk bad about my mother. But at the same time, shit, your mother's been known as a hoe in these streets for how many years? All right. Your mama's nickname on the street is Jawbone, right? That's what she's known as. Jawbone Cannon. All right. Or Blowjob Cannon. So, 2021, all you plan on doing is talking shit, right? You're not gonna do anything for the homeless this year. You're not gonna do anything for the sickly or the motherfuckers that last year you were talking about. You were selling dope to these people and you had to give back. See, so none of that's on the table for this year, is it? That's all off the table, huh? Yep. No plans for the summer outside of shit talking, right? I mean, it's like watching Tyra. So repetitive. I got all these big plans. I need you guys to donate. Uh, Give me donations because the other guys, they not doing anything. I need it. I need it so I could do this, and I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna do it, and then nothing ever gets done. All right, it's like you ZX are a part of the ain't shit niggas on YouTube. All right, you're part of that organization of the ain't shit niggas. Okay, I mean the jokes you tell is based in doxing. Like that's a joke to you. That's a joke to you. Well, here, I know your real name. The only reason why you know her real name is because she donated to you. That's why you know her real name. But see, that was a trust thing. She trusted you. I don't know why, but that's what it was for. Everybody that you've doxed at some point trusted you, and you turned around and burned them. Why did you burn them? Did you burn them because they put your address out? Did you burn them because they attacked your mother or your child? Did you burn them because they was leaving packages at your door? No. You burned these people just because they did something on YouTube that you didn't like. That's why you burn these people. So how does that make you a stand-up dude? How does that make you legit? I mean, you've put out so many death threats on social media. If something was to happen to someone in Philadelphia, hell, if a motherfucker was to trip and roll a ankle or some shit like that, they could charge you with it. You clearly don't know how the government works, ZX. All right, all right. A nigga with uh, uh, a half-ass education, barely making it through life. But you got all the shit to talk in the world. It's really comical, ZX. It's hilarious. It's really comical. Just to watch you sit back and fumble through all of this shit, thinking you doing something. But here's my thing. What are you doing exactly? You can never answer any of these questions for me. It's like you get confused and shit. You know why I'm up so early? Because what time? It's like 6 something in the morning. You know why I'm up so early, ZX? Because, I have things I want to do today, and I'm going to definitely get it done. How about you, ZX? What are you going to do outside of watching YouTube non fucking stop? All right, really sucks to be you. And you could use the argument and say, well, VicDamoane is a weed head, and all he do is smoke weed. But while I smoke this weed, ZX, I get shit done. I do it all while I'm smoking. Okay? And in case you wondering about the numbers, ZX, in case you wondering about the numbers, well, the numbers still look good in my favor. You know, the numbers still look good in my favor. They still look good in my favor. You understand? They still good in my favor. I ain't got to worry about that. All right, you count them other numbers, the ones you care about. All right, you count them numbers. Yeah, ZX can't read. You right, he can't read. All right, I know you got them ones. Okay, you got them ones, right? Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do keep some ones because I don't buy blunts anymore. You know, too expensive. But then again, that coke habit can get a little. All right, that coke habit can get a little expensive. You know what I'm saying? It can get a little expensive. So I sit comfortable. I sit relaxed. Okay. I mean, we did the DJ show in a very, very unique way. Something that's never really been done before. All right. Something that's never, ever been done before. Okay. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah. And like I said, as soon as it get nice and warm, oh man, put the tent up outside. I'ma show you, ZX. I'ma show you. All right, put that tent up, boy. It's really gonna be nasty out here. Real talk. I mean, look. Remember, I told you it's all about investment, right? It's all about investment. I mean, goddamn, will I ever finish this church, babe? I don't know. I've been trying. You know, me being a weed head and everything. I've been focusing on it. You dig? I mean, fuck me. Yeah, this motherfucker been lasting me for, yeah, going off into a month. They can't even see the church vape on the fucking screen anymore. Okay, but yeah, ZX. What do you plan on doing for the summer? Okay, you talk about a jokey leaving Chucky, nigga. How many women have left your ass? Really? You want to talk about women walking out? How many females then walked out on you, ZX? Come on, bro. Right? Your family ain't together. All right. Hey, Superman. I was looking for you, man. I was looking for you, Superman. All right. Because you remember how you brought up the no studs? You said, how the fuck are you gonna connect that with no studs? And I said, you know what? He's right. That's not gonna hook without any studs. So, with my no talent, no skill ass, all right, I don't have any skill, but I am a chess champion, right? So I gotta think this shit through. Do you follow me, bro? I had to think it through. So I didn't have any studs to connect that piece. So I had to create my own studs. You dig? Yeah. And now that I've pretty much, I didn't close that bitch off, you know, niggas don't want to pull up, talk that tough shit no more. They all on the run. All of them. Ain't that a bitch? All right. Ain't that a bitch? All right. Yeah. Because the piece didn't have anything to hold on to, right? So um I cornered some screws on the ends of the stud, which kind of extended out and let that drywall drop on top of the screws. Then I spackled all around the fucking screw. You feel me? Sealed that motherfucker just like that. I said, now there's a hot trick for you. You feel what I'm saying? Look, there's a hot trick for you. But being that it was above me, I had to do it in layers. I had to like layer up, let that dry, layer up, let that dry, so it all like connected. But it worked like a charm. All right, worked like a charm. Okay. Next joint I'm gonna fix the joint on the porch next. I'm going after that one next. You dig? That's gonna be the next one I go after. Now, back to you, Jurassic. I noticed he did back to back streams about Candy. Where is Candy's back to back streams? Like that woman really, really bothers you. I mean, I believe it's the fact that you can't be a girl. You feel me? The fact that you can't be a woman. That shit really bothers you, don't it? I mean, you wake up, look at yourself in the mirror, and say, damn, I could have been something, right? All right. Well, yeah. See, I'm not planning on selling Superman Clark Kent. I'm too busy. You know, I mean, if you really want to know, right? If you really want to know, just to be real, you can kind of tell where I spent my money at, dog. You can kind of tell where my money got spent. You feel what I'm saying? Not really on the ceiling. Kind of tell. Kind of tell what direction I'm going. All right. Well, I didn't see any rotten wood, so no worries. You can't spackle or paste up rotten wood. The spackle would pull the rotten wood away. The weight of the spackle would pull away. You know, that's how gravity works. But, yeah, you can kind of see what direction I'm going though. Yeah, this isn't the porch. Yeah, this has nothing to do with the porch right here. But you could dig it though, right? You could dig it. You can dig it. How my summertime's looking. Can you dig it? All right. Yeah, that's where I'm going. I have when I look over there, I see about $2,000 in equipment, and I'ma probably need about 2,000 more, or that's what I'm gonna end up spending. Hell, I'm gonna spend 1,000. I'm gonna spend 1,000 on another board. You feel me? I'm gonna spend 1,000 on another board. Real talk. Get my effects the way I want them. Oh man, it's really gonna be epic. Oh, You wouldn't spend $2,000 in DJ equipment? Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the price of being a DJ. You know, summertime's coming. You know, people gonna wanna party. You understand? I mean, you could build the stage, but then after you build the stage, you know, people gonna want to dance on the stage. You feel me? It's the next step. You build the stage. Cool. You can put the rails on there. You can put the gate up. I get all that. We need construction. But what do we do after construction? You feel me? You said mush through a phone. My sound comes in HD. My I don't I, my sound my sound isn't mush, Superman. I don't have much sound coming through a phone. You know, that's like putting two tape recorders together, or putting a tape, putting a tape recorder next to a microphone. You know, we did that in the 80s and 90s. It's 2021. You know, we're a little bit more high tech now. Damn. Now that you say that, that just made me think about the software. Good Lord. So that was another thousand motherfucking dollars. Yeah, that was another $1,000 in software, something like that. I might be off by about $300 or $400, up or down, somewhere around there. Yeah, I'm up to about 4 grand, two, two in hardware. Yeah, hmm I'm up there. All right, getting closer, Superman. You know what I'm saying? Brick by brick, and then of course the ultimate goal is to get them goddamn 8 ounces. You know, I still haven't been able to do that. I got close, but I still haven't been able to do that. All right, multitasking out here, man. You know, like I said, I got plans. All right. Well, look, Tyra told you the measurements of the house, so you know the measurements of the roof. Okay, look, Tyra made it public information. Y'all should all know the measurements of my house. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear deep pockets and this, that, the other, left, right, this, that, the other. All right. I've been paying people for years. So that was one thing I was known to never have a problem with, paying people. Never heard nobody say I owe them shit because they always got paid. You dig? But it's the people that make assumptions. It's the people that judge book by their covers. It's those people, which is fine by me. All right? Or the people that say, well, you're not successful as, so you don't count. All right? I plan on doing a lot to my house, Superman. Um, I've been talking about it on my channel for years. So, in the process of everything that I've said, I've kind of already started. I've kind of already started. The boat has left. It left the dock. Like, all right. I don't know, Superman. Yeah, I haven't really seen you around. I've seen you around recently, but I haven't really seen you around. I didn't really see you that much last year. All right. And that was a whole year. That was like all of 2020. I mean, I don't remember seeing you when I sat down with Empire to get my floors done. And he was sitting in my dining room drawing up the contract to do my floors for $1,500. All right, because when he said $1,500, I said, do it. And I signed the papers right there and I paid him and they came uh 2 and 3 days later and I took my love seat, I took my sectional and I moved it. I had to take all this furniture and move it into the dining room and I packed it all into the kitchen and two white boys came in here and tore up the carpet and dropped the hardwood floor down. And I was like in amazement. And we sat here and got high and everything. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We got high as a kite. High as a motherfucking kite. And then, like I said, with that punk ass tree that split, all right, it literally split. And you know what was so crazy? As the tree was falling in my backyard, do you know, like, people on YouTube, like, somehow tried to blame me for the tree falling in the backyard? Like I was responsible for a tree falling. All right, it was the craziest thing I think I ever seen in my life. And the tree fell and broke my neighbor's fence. Like, it's all fixed up back there now. You see what I'm saying? And people didn't realize, well, I had to pay somebody to come over there and fix that tree, and then I had to pay someone to fix that fence. I was like, well, hey, it's still pieces of that fucking tree in my backyard right now. Like we still didn't move all of that tree from the backyard. That's how much wood is back there. I said, damn. So yeah, it's been a long road. Ooh. Oh, why the fuck my shoulders, man? It's like my shoulder fucking still bothering me, man. All right. Yeah. But yeah, man, I got a whole day ahead of me. All right. I got a whole day ahead of me. And the beauty part about it is, throughout all the motherfucking uh, haters and friends turn enemies and throughout all that shit, you know, I look up and I'm like, well, here I am, still standing. Okay, all right, damn, a nigga hungry than a bitch. All right, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me something to eat, man. A nigga hungry than a bitch. Could have been the marijuana, possibly, possibly. It could have been. man. Ooh. But yeah, man. If you don't see me on YouTube, okay, that's probably because you ain't been watching. But other than that, all right, I'm finna get me something to eat, man. Wait for the sun to get a little bit higher, all right? Get started on my day, okay? Get started on my shit, okay? And, it's the weekend. Time to, mm, time to get focused and time to get it in. Shout out to the people that donate through PayPal, Cash App, and all that. All right. Your love is appreciated. Okay. In 2021, it's all about getting things done. And all right, we gonna put people on notice. And in 2021, we gonna shock the world. Catch up with y'all in a minute. Deuces.